Alright, the reason I'm starting this video now is because we're getting new roommates. Alright, so here's the thing. I had 4 guinea pigs at my parents' house. And then in the last 2 years, 3 of them died. They just passed away. The first one passed away almost 2 years ago. And then a few months later, the male that we had, Twix, he passed away too. And then one of the female just got depressed because she loved Twix, so it was Chaka. So she passed away like 2 weeks later. And we only had Naya for a few months. And she was old, so I was supposed to take her with me when I moved out of the house. I didn't have the time to do that. She passed right before I moved out, so yeah, there was that. So I thought I would have my guinea pigs with me at the apartment. I don't. So I have been looking for new friends for a little bit. My choice got stopped on rats. So here's the thing. Now, I've had my eyes on a rat breeder. Thank you, Gina. For a couple months maybe now. And I was just waiting for her to open the reservations for her little rats. And the only problem that I had is that it's in France and I'm from Switzerland. And so I wasn't sure that I could cross the border when I would need to go get the rats. So that was a bit of an insecurity that I had. So on the side, I also looked for baby rats in Switzerland. I couldn't find any rattery. So I started looking for families who would have baby rats. And I found someone. So all of that to say that I finally found my baby rats. I talked to the guy yesterday. 2 baby rats are reserved for me. I'm getting them as soon as I get back from Germany, because I'm in Germany right now. So when I come back from Germany, I could get the baby rats. I have at least 2 of them. There are husky rats. And there's a 3rd one, but the guy was not sure if he wanted to place her or not. Because they've had a really strong bond from the very beginning. So I am gonna get either 2 or 3 rats. So I'm obviously very excited. Today with my girlfriend we're going to the pet store. Actually a plant store, but there's a pet section. And I'm gonna pick up a few things for the rats. I already have the cage. It's sitting in my car because I have to bring it back to Switzerland. But I'm gonna get a lot of accessories for the rat cage, and then if there are stuff that I don't get there, I can still find them when I go back to Switzerland. So yeah, that's exciting. How about we build this one now?
A few moments later.
There it is.
The next day.
You guys, today's the day. I still have the morning face. Anyways, today's the day. I'm getting the rats. I have an hour of driving to get there, but then I pick the girls up and then I have an hour to drive back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go, or else I'm gonna be late. Guess who I got? Right in there. Yes, I have good news. We home. Hello. A little story time. Like when I texted the girl the first time, she told me I could have 2 rats for sure. And then the third one, she didn't really know because she kind of wanted to keep her. She didn't know if she was going to keep her. Because she was really bonding with her from the very beginning, and so she didn't know if she wanted to keep her or not. And then the little rat got really attached to her tribe. She was really well integrated into her tribe, and so she decided to keep her. So I was going to have only 2. And then she basically texted me. Her girlfriend was a bit scared of her rats, and so she made the decision to give her rat away. She had basically the mom of all of them and 2 of the daughters. And so like the first girl, the one that I texted with, she basically told me like, hey, if you wanted a 3rd rat still, there's one little girl that you could have. It's the 3rd husky girl that I have. So obviously I said yes. I wanted 3 rats from the very beginning. So I said yes. And I went there yesterday thinking I would get 3 rats. And then we were kind of talking, and as the conversation was going, she told me, but how many rats do you want in final? And I was like, 5, I think. Like, I want a bigger group, that's for sure. And then she was like, well, considering how strong their personalities are, you might have trouble like doing an integration afterwards. And then she was like, well, now that I think about it, you could take the mom and the other sister, and so there would be no problem with the integration. You already have your group of 5. And yeah, so we kept on going onto the conversation, and we agreed that I would take the mom and the sister with, and I don't regret the choice at all. Yeah. All of that to say, it's been great with the little rats. I got 5 now.